channel. So today is a different kind of video. I am going to show you my makeup collection, and then I'm going to make a capsule makeup collection out of it. I'm going to be packing my makeup today. I am going away for a while and I want to take a decent amount of makeup with me because I'm going to be staying there for a while, to take enough makeup that I have enough options for every day, but not all of it, so that it becomes overwhelming, and so kind of like a capsule collection. And in that I might even try to pan a few things if it happens ever. But yeah, so I thought I will take you guys along and show you what I'm going to be taking and why I'm going to be taking those things. So guys, this is my makeup collection. So for my makeup collection, my aim is in this dresser to keep it contained in the first two drawers. I never want my makeup collection to trickle down and take more space. That's how I maintain a limited collection. So this is what we are going to be going through and picking up things to take along. I'll show you what all I have in here. Here are concealers, foundations, bronzers, contours, powders, primers, blushes, single eyeshadows, and lipsticks, and other miscellaneous items. And this is the container that I'll be filling up with the products. Okay, so let us start with primers. Sorry for the fluctuating light. I'm trying to use natural light and it's very cloudy outside. So for primers, I think I will pick this Rare Beauty one, the pore diffusing primer from Rare Beauty. I've been really enjoying it, and it's a mini bottle, so I think I can finish it. So I'm going to be taking this for a primer. I want to take another primer. I don't know between these two. I want to take the Milk Hydro Grip, but the last time I used it and I sprayed a setting spray on top of it, it kind of like removed my foundation completely. Also really like the e.l.f. Putty primer, but this is a silicone based primer, and I've heard that water based foundations don't mix well with silicone based primers, and the Rare Beauty one is silicone free. This is a mini. This is a 4 ml one, so I might just be able to empty this. Since my problem is my problem is both pores and longevity, so I might just take both. I don't even use primer that often. I think I'll just take this. I don't want to have a lot of primers. Another primer option was this. This is also silicone free, so this is a good option, but somehow this is started drying. It comes out in chunks, and these chunks don't blend very well somehow. See, that chunk fell off. It's become very chunky, so I'm not going to bother with it. I also use this as a primer, and this is about to finish, so I'll just let it be. Moving on to base, the foundation that I want to take is the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I think I've used this quite a bit. Can't see because this was shaken recently. I can't see how much I've used it, but yeah, because I want to focus on finishing foundations, which I don't think will happen, but I will take this, and I will also take this, the Shiseido Synchro Skin Foundation. Recently I've been loving, I've not been loving it exactly, but I really like the shade match that this gives me. This one is too yellow for me, so I like mixing them both or using this alone. This is a good one. It doesn't look really nice when it goes on immediately, but after a while it settles down and looks it looks better with times, something with, I think, something to do with the self-reflection thing that they have. But yeah, I was really tempted to buy the Givenchy Prisme Libre matte foundation, but I think I'm just going to stick with these two and get some use out of these two. For concealer, I have to take this, the Huda Beauty 4 Filter Concealer. This is my favorite concealer. Only thing I don't like about it is that the bottle gets so dirty. I recently cleaned it, but again it is dirty because the cap becomes so dirty. This is the shade Cookie Dough 4.3N. And in concealer, I've like just yesterday ordered the Natasha Denona High Glam concealer. It's finally launched in India, so I really wanted to try it. I have ordered that, and I've also ordered the I Need a Nude palette. So for concealer, I'm going to be taking this. Another one, I'm also going to be taking this to give to my mom. It's her shade match. And then I'm going to be taking, I think, these two. I have is a decent one, but it's not something very amazing. I haven't used this a lot, but it's not my go-to concealer. This one looks very dry under my eyes, but I like it on the rest of the face. But since my face has been really dry recently, so this clings on to dry patches on my face as well. I really like this. If I have an event or something, I would really want to have this by my side. I think I'm going to take these two for variety, and then I will have the Natasha Denona one. So I think 4 concealers are enough. In primer and highlighter, or whatever you want to call it, I also want to take my Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is the only highlighter that I'll be taking because I don't use highlighter a lot. For contour and bronzer, I'm going to be taking the M Cosmetics So Soft bronzing stick in Terra. This is my favorite. I use it every day. I don't, still so much left. That's quite a bit of product in there. I really like this one. It's very soft, as the name says, and it blends really nicely, and it looks really good on my face as even without foundation. Even if I don't have foundation on, it looks really nice, so I really like it. I just don't like the packaging, it gets so dirty. But yeah, this is my staple. I use it all the time, so I'm going to be taking this. Then I'm going to be taking the Rare Beauty bronzer stick to give it to my mom. She really likes it, and the color suits her all well, and somehow it tends to work better with the skin than it does with mine. So I'm going to give this to her. I'm not going to be taking any of them. I might take the Huda Beauty bronzer. It's the only warm bronzer that I have. All of them are very cool tone. So I'm going to be taking this. Next, I really like my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer because of the formula. It always works. It's never going to like give me grief or anything while working. So I'm going to take this. I want to take this, but becomes a trouble to blend sometimes when my base is not very properly set, and I don't wear powder bronzer all the time, so I think I will just I will be fine having one powder bronzer. I don't want to take too many things. Actually, I think I really want to take my Hollywood contour wand. Moving on to face powders, I'm going to take these two. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. I've been loving this. I think I got it in June. I got it in June, and since then I've used it so much. Like, the embossing is gone. It looks really great. The color match, I have the shade medium. The color match is really good for my face, and it is very mattifying and blurring, and it goes on well with the powder puff or a brush, and it looks really mattified, and it wears for a long time. actually does something to stop my oils, so I really like it. So I'm going to be taking this. And I'm going to be taking the Pat McGrath blurring under Sublime Perfection blurring under eye powder in the shade light. I really like it for setting my under eyes. It's light if I want something brightening. The most difficult part is going to be the blushes, because I have so many blushes. I think I'm going to take unique shades which will go with unique looks if I do them, or everyday looks, and I want travel friendly packages. I really want to take Sticks Picante, such a nice orange. Recently reused the rose ink ones, and I really like how they sat on my skin and how they blended, and they didn't enhance my that patch on my face that has been annoying me. So I might want take 1 or 2 of these. They are so pretty. I think I'm going to set aside Heliotrope or Foxglove. I'm going to take Foxglove because corals look nice on me most of the time. I've been really enjoying applying powder blushes after I set my face, so I would really want to take this. I really like how it gives a soft flush of color, and like you can build it up. I thought this color will really wash me out, but it doesn't wash me out and it builds up so nicely. And from Rare Beauty, I think I'm going to take Worth, and I'm going to take Happy if I want something pink. I used this again very recently for a no makeup, and it looked really nice, and I really like the formula, and it works really good on bare skin, and it's very travel friendly again. I want to take one of my Patrick Towers because I recently again went for them and they were absolutely amazing. So I think I'm going to take She's So LA for any bronzy makeup look that I want. It's very good, and it also has a powder, so double benefit. You can even take this instead of Foxglove. And Patrick Tower. Okay, Patrick Tower is slightly more coral and slightly on the neon side of things. I really want to get the rosewood shade in the Dior one. I really want to take some single eyeshadows with me for some quick one and done looks. I'm going to take Space Cowboy and Lithium, and this is Space Cowboy. I also want to take Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Chocolate Bronze. I also want to take my Victoria Beckham Mink. No, I think I will have that option in the Natasha Denona palette that I get. I will take my Hindash Color Fluid. I have the shade Thorn. I think that's it for singles. Then I will take my Made by Mitchell color case with me. It's a really fun one for any colorful looks or creative looks that I do, and I really want to try and incorporate more color in my looks. I think this is a great way to do that, and I love that these are matte finishes and they set down. These are not so creamy like the P. Louise one, which stay creamy. So there is no risk of your eye makeup creasing because they will set down, and I've been really enjoying them, and you can use them all over the face. For setting sprays, I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the only one that I have. I want to take these colorful eye pencils I have. Okay, so I've taken all these. Some are from Kaleido, some are Revlon, Chambo, and Kiko and Elegirl. Next, I think we can finally move on to lips. So lips is where I like having the most options, but I think I will have to just mix and match and make do with what I have. I don't want to take a ton of stuff with me. First of all, I'm definitely going to be taking this. This is my, I need this for everyday, not only for makeup. I really want to take this. This is my favorite lip shade. This is like my favorite brown to wear with any sort of look, so I will be taking this. I really want to take a Lisa Eldridge lipstick with me. I will take Cinnabon. And I think I will take Duchess and Velvet Affair both. Really like them both. Then I really want to take my Merit 1990, but it's broken. Terrible state. The Chanel one is quite close to the Merit one. Slight difference in tone, I think. But this might be good for everyday wear, so I'm going to take Merit Cabo. And for gloss, I will take my Tower 28 Coconut for a pink, for a brown gloss, and I will take my Charlotte Tilbury Hyaluronic Happy Kiss. This is like one of my most favorite lipsticks to wear. And I will also take the Makeup by Mario Plumping Moisture Gloss in Bronze Glow. For red lipstick, I have Duchess, and I think I will take the Fenty Icon instead of my Ruby Woo or Lime Crime New Americana. This has also been a really good nude option, so I think I will take this. One more thing I will be taking is my Suva Beauty UV Liners palette. I really want to take one more lipstick. I want to take Kaleidos, but my sister will be coming and she will get the Kaleidos giveaway that I won, so I will have a lot more from Kaleidos, so I don't think I need this. I guess that's it from me on the lipstick front, which I think I did quite well. I know these are like a lot of things, but I'm going to be there for a while and I really want to have options. Although I am going to be shopping, but I really want to minimize my shopping, so I think taking the most of the stuff with me is the best way to do it. Okay, so let's move on to eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is going to be a problem because I want to take everything. Because again, I mainly focus on creating colorful eye looks and I really want to have options. So I feel like taking everything. I think I'm going to take most of them actually, if I'm being honest. I am going to be taking the Muse palette from Cosmic Brushes. I'm going to be taking the Eiiwun from Adept. I'm going to be taking the Delicious Delights from Cosmic Brushes again. Between these two, I think I'm just going to stick with the Beauty Bay one, although this has a lot of different shades. I really like this row, but I think I will get something similar in the Muse palette. And this is somehow hard panning. This formula is slightly better to work with, so I think I will just take this. I really don't use the mattes or the glitters in here a lot, and if I want something like similar to that Amethyst Moon, Astral Amethyst Moon, I think Huda Beauty Rose Quartz is a better option. All of the shimmers are very reflective and on the purple side, but yeah, these are not as chunky as the pat one, but again I think this will travel better. Then I'm going to be taking this Cliona. This will help on the chunky part with the glitters. So yeah, I will take my Cliona Deep Sea Treasures. I've been really loving this palette. Then I'm going to take my Odin's Eye Jewels and Gems palette. Such a beautiful palette, but I'm yet to play with it properly, so I really want to have it. Do I want this? I think the Cosmic Brushes will work on the green front, so I'm not going to take this. Not taking any of these. Cosmic Brushes also has some olives in it, so I'm not going to be taking my Mandalorian palette. I will take my Natasha Denona Gold palette. I really like the nudes in this. or should I? Should I take the Natasha Denona for the nudes, or should I take Jaclyn Hill? The formula is not comparable. Like, obviously Natasha Denona has a better formula, but I don't think I want to travel with this one. I will take this palette, really like it, and I will take my Unleashia palette for the lighter shades. This is like again very compact, and the mattes work really well, and they are light, so it can complement the gold palette. Minka, I think I will keep Minka just in case. I really don't like Minka's formula as much as I like the formula in Neem Hydrogen. It's very chunky and it feels very, very harsh when I use makeup eraser, like when I use cleansing oil to take it off. So I don't like that feeling. So I think if you want to remove the glitters from this, the best way is to use a tape. I am going to take it for the shades. I'm not going to take this Pat McGrath because, okay, no, and not even going to take this one. It's too huge. Okay, so brushes are the most important bit. I'm going to take all of these. These are my most frequently used brushes. I keep them in a cup so that I don't have to search for them in the box. I'm going to be taking these, and then I'm going to take more of like the Morphe ones. I'm going to take the entire set, both of them. I'm going to take all of my Katie Jane Use and Spectrum brushes, and some other that I feel that might come in handy. For my face brushes, I'm going to take this one, the BK Beauty 101. I got this recently and I really like it. It's not that mind-blowing, but it's pretty good. I'm going to take the Morphe and Ariel set. I use them like almost every time I do my makeup. I really like using them. These two are pretty similar. I almost think these are dupes. So if you are looking for a cheap option, like this is almost 4,000 and this is just 500 rupees, definitely check this out. I'm going to take my Rare Beauty concealer brush. I love it. I'm also going to take this Tan Beauty brush for bronzer or blush. I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to take this Real Techniques highlighter 402. I really like this brush. I think I'm also going to take this KVD brush because sometimes I like to apply my foundation in this motion, and it's also good for applying your skincare or primers. I'm going to take my Rare Beauty blush brush. I'm going to take my BK Beauty concealer brush. This is another amazing one. It's comparable to this Real Techniques 242, but I like this shape better. It's good. It's better at blending. This one is just too bendy and it doesn't have enough pressure to blend out your concealer. It's just like slightly moves the concealer, doesn't do much. This one is very good for cream bronzer. This is a BH Cosmetics number 4. Update on this, I really don't like this Rose and Ben brush. Actually, it's nothing special, to be honest. This is my eye brush box. I'm just going to pick out all the Morphe and the KGH ones. KGH ones are so good because they have so many tiny blender brush options, and I think working with tiny brushes has really upped my makeup game so much. I think I'm also going to take this Morphe set. This is the Morphe, I don't remember the name. This will be all for my brushes, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video.